everyone, it's Cleofe again and welcome to Crafting Shed. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this backpack. This is similar to the other backpacks that I featured previously, but this backpack is designed with a base so that when you set it down, it will stay upright like this. I also included this little feature right here at the two bottom corners where we insert the strings before we attach the strings together. Now let's get started. For the materials, I just used this leftover yarn that I have. This is size 4, medium weight acrylic yarn. This is about 400 yards. For the crochet hook, I use size H 5mm crochet hook, and I also use size G 4mm crochet hook for one row of the backpack. I also needed a pair of scissors, blunt needle, markers, and tape measure. Let's start with a knot and chain 26. This is now 26 chains. Then start round 1, single crochet in second chain from hook. So 1, 2, single crochet in this chain, single crochet in the next chain, and in each chain across except the last chain. So this is what it looks like. And then on the last chain, we're going to do 5 single crochets. So this is 1, 2, and then as you crochet, you turn. This is 3, 4, and now we are now in the opposite side, 5. Then just continue with single crochet in the next chain, in the opposite side, and then in the next chain. Continue across, and when we get to the other side right here, on the last chain, we're going to do 4 single crochets. So on the last chain here, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet right here. So this is how to end round 1, and this is what round 1 looks like. Round 2, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch across. So continue with single crochet with each stitch, and then when we get to the other side, it looks like this, and when we get to this tip stitch right here, we're going to do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then continue single crochet in the next stitch and in each stitch across. So we are now on the opposite side again. Then continue with single crochet up to the other side. It looks like this, and then on the tip stitch again right here, we're going to do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 single crochets in the same stitch. Then 1 more single crochet in the next stitch. Join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet to end round 2. So this is how to end round 2, and this is what round 2 looks like. Rounds 3 and 4, just repeat round 2. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video, and I'll be back when I'm done with round 4. And this is now what the piece looks like after round 4. At this point, the height is about 2¼ inches and the width is about 9½ inches. Put markers on each side because that's where I'm going to crochet the holes for the backpack strings. Then we can proceed with round 5. So round 5 is chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch up to the marker right here. And this is what it looks like. And then when we get to the marker, so up to here, and then in the next stitch where the marker is, I'm going to take this off, we're going to slip stitch on this stitch slip stitch, then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch in the same stitch, and we just did a chain 6 space. It looks like this. Then continue with single crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch around up to the other marker right here. And then this is what it looks like. Same step. I crocheted up to here, then in the next stitch where the marker is, slip stitch like this, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch in the same stitch. Then continue with single crochet in the next stitch up to the end of the round. Right here, then join with a slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. So this is how to end round 5, and this is what round 5 looks like. Round 6, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, back loop only. So just insert in the middle and crochet back loop only. Single crochet in the next stitch, back loop only, and in each stitch around. So continue with single crochet back loop only, and I'll see you when we get here. And this is what it looks like. So I crocheted up to here, then in the chain 6 space I'm going to slip stitch in each chain of the chain 6 space. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is what it looks like. Then continue with single crochet in the next stitch, back loop only. And in the next stitch, back loop only, and continue. This is what it looks like. Continue, and I'll meet you up here. This is now what it looks like. We created a ridge with the back loop only stitches. Then from here, continue with same step, slip stitch on each chain of chain 6 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then continue again with single crochet in the next stitch, back loop only, and until we reach the end of the round, and then join the round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. So this is how to end round 6, and this is what round 6 looks like. So with back loop only stitches, we created a ridge which borders the base of the backpack. And from here, we can start crocheting the main panel of the backpack. So that would be round 7. Round 7 is chain 2, double crochet in the same stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch around. So continue with this pattern, and I'll meet you here to show you a little variation. And this is now what it looks like. I have double crocheted up to this point right before the chain 6 stitches. So if I count, next stitch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to skip this 6 stitches, and then my next stitch would be on this one under the space, and I would crochet 3 double crochets on this stitch to close the gap. So 1, 2, 3, and this is what it looks like. So there is no gap on this round. Then from here, we're going to skip 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then double crochet in the next stitch like this. Then continue with double crochet in the next stitch and in each stitch around. So continue this pattern. This is what it looks like now. So continue this pattern, and I'll meet you on the other side. And this is now what it looks like. So the same as last, and the other side I've crocheted up to here right before the 6 stitches of the chain 6. And then from here I'm going to crochet 3 double crochets on this stitch, go under. So 3 double crochets here, 1, 2, 3 to close the gap. And then from here skip 6 stitches and then double crochet in the next stitch like this, and double crochet in each of the next stitch up to the last stitch right here, end of the round. Then join with a slip stitch in the first double crochet to end round 7. So this is how to end round 7, and this is what round 7 looks like. Round 8, a simple round of single crochet. So chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and in each stitch around. So simple round, single crochet even up to here, so there's no more complication. So continue this pattern. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. And I'm here now towards the end of the round. I'm just gonna do one more single crochet right here in the next stitch, then join the round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. So this is how to end round 8, and this is what round 8 looks like. Round 9, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet in the same stitch right here. So this would be our first V stitch, and it looks like this. Then skip the next stitch, skip this one, V stitch in the next stitch. V stitch is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. And this is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, skip the next stitch, V stitch in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. Repeat, skip, V stitch in the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So repeat this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round. So to continue, skip, V stitch in the next stitch, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. Then skip the last stitch, skip this one, and join with a slip stitch in the third chain of beginning chain 4. So this is how to end round 9, and this is what round 9 looks like. And by the way, round 9 pattern is a multiple of 2, but if you're short with 1 stitch at the end of the round, then just join the round since there is no stitch, no last stitch to skip. Round 10. From here, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, the chain 1 space of the V stitch of prior row. Then single crochet in the next stitch, this stitch here, the stitch in between the 2 double crochets. Then repeat the pattern, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. So we're basically skipping this double crochet and go to this stitch right here, and this is where we single crochet. Repeat, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, single crochet in the next stitch. So repeat this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round, and I just did a single crochet on this space right here on the V stitch. To continue, single crochet in this next stitch right here, then single crochet in the next chain 1 space, which is the last V stitch. Then last stitch would be a single crochet on this last stitch right here. So this last stitch would get us our multiple of 2 for the pattern. So single crochet on this stitch right here, then join with a slip stitch in the first single crochet, which is this stitch, which is right below the the first V stitch. So slip stitch to join. Then for our next round, our first V stitch would be aligned with the first V stitch below. So this is how to end round 10, and this is what round 10 looks like. Round 11. So round 11 is where we begin to repeat the pattern. So it's a repeat of round 9. And I just want to show you what the beginning of round 11 would look like. So start with chain 4, right? Then double crochet in the same stitch right here. This would be the first V-stitch of the round, which would be aligned with a V-stitch below. Then skip the next stitch, then V-stitch in the next stitch, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And this V-stitch would also align with a V-stitch below. Then continue, repeat, skip next stitch, V-stitch in the next stitch, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and it would look like this. So the V-stitches are aligned. So continue rounds 11 to 30, which is a repeat of rounds 9 and 10 consecutively. So I'm going to continue my work. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back when I'm done with round 30. And this is now what the piece looks like after round 30. So my last stitch is right here. And let me show you this side, the bottom side, right here. And at this point, the measurement, the width is about 11.5 inches. And from the top right down to the base is about 9 inches. And you can adjust measurement by adding more rows. Round 31. So this is where I crochet holes for the backpack strings. So round 31, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the same stitch right here, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and starting here, double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, repeat the pattern, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Repeat, chain 3, skip 2 stitches, double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. And this is what it looks like. So my goal here is to have 10 holes on this side, on the top side, and 10 holes in the back side. Then on these 2 sides here, left and right side, I would have the double crochets. So continue this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round. So to join this round, just slip stitch in the on top of the beginning chain 3 like this. So slip stitch to join round 31. So this is how to end round 31, and this is what round 31 looks like. So if we count, we have 10 holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top. And then on the left and right sides, we will have the 2 double crochets. And then when we flip, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes. So modify your pattern so that the arrangements of the holes and double crochets are like this. So you may have to skip 1 stitch instead of 2 stitches, like this one. I only skip 1 stitch here. And it doesn't have to be 10. You can modify your number just as long as it is an even number, because when we insert the strings, we would do it this way. So in like this, and this would require an even number of holes. And it would look like this. Round 32, chain 1, single crochet in the next stitch, 3 single crochets in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and repeat the pattern, 3 single crochets in the next chain 3 space, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. So repeat this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round, so I just did the 3 single crochets, and to end this round, slip stitch in the first chain 1 like this. So this is how to end round 32, and this is what round 32 looks like. Round 33. So this would be the last round, and my round 32 is kind of wavy, so I'm gonna switch my crochet hook from size H to size G. This is size G crochet hook, and we can start with round 33. So slip stitch in the next stitch. So round 33 is just a simple round of slip stitch in each stitch around, like this. So continue this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round, so I'm just going to continue with slip stitch in the last stitch right here. And then to end this round, I'm just going to slip stitch in this stitch right here, in this next stitch right here, this one. So this is how to end round 33, and this is what round 33 looks like. So at this point, we're done with this, with the backpack, so we can now fasten off. And this is now what the piece looks like. So this is done. We can set this aside and we can go ahead and crochet the strings for the backpack. So to crochet the strings, get a fresh yarn, start with a knot, and chain 220. So this is now 220 chains. Then from here, slip stitch in second chain from hook. So 1, 2, slip stitch in this chain, slip stitch in the next chain, and in each chain across the string all the way to the last stitch. And it would look like this. So this would be our string for the backpack, and we would need two strands of this string. So crochet another strand of exactly the same pattern. And here are now my 2 strands of strings, exactly the same pattern, exactly the same length, and at 220 chains, this measures about 26 inches. Lay the pieces like this with 1 string on each side. Then this first string will go like this way, with the ends of the strings towards the right. Then take one end like this and insert it through the holes like this, going towards the right. Then flip, and then the other string, the other end will go on the other side, and the same step, insert through the holes. And this is what it looks like. So top, and then the other side. Then take the other string and do the same step. So this string now towards going to the opposite direction. Then take one string and insert it through the holes the same way as the other string. Then also on the other side, or the bottom side, take the other string and insert through the holes like this. And it would now look like this. Now we can close and open the backpack. Then the last step is to get the ends of the strings and secure it in the holes that we did at the bottom of the backpack. So here it is up close. We'll get the ends of the strings right here on one side first. So what I did is get one end. This is the hole that we did at the bottom. So get one end of the string, insert like this, and then get the other string where the tails are. And using the tails, I'm gonna attach these 2 ends together like this. And do the same step in the other side. So insert one end of the string, and using the tails of the other string, attach them together. And it would now look like this. So the strings are now fully secured, and at this point we're done. Weave the ends, clean up the tails, and we're done. And this is now what the piece looks like, all cleaned up and all done. So for the measurements, the length from the base all the way to the top is about 11 inches, 11 and a half, 11 inches, and the width is about 11 and a half inches also. And of course, you can add lining inside the backpack with pockets and other additional features that you may like. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.